Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be doing a fall inspired makeup look, and I am super duper excited about how this look turned out. First, I'm going in with my Benefit Brow pomade in the number 5, and I'm going ahead and filling in those brows, making them look pretty. So far, I like this brow pomade. The only thing that I do not like about it is that it dries out like super duper fast. But other than that, I'm kind of feeling it. Next, I'm going in with my MAC concealer with my Morphe brush. I am not sure of the name of this brush, but I will list it in the description bar. And as you can see, I am bringing that concealer down on my lids today because it will be acting as my shadow primer. Next, I am going in with my Morphe Beauty Blender just to blend out that concealer and make sure it has a nice thin layer. And then I'm going in to set it with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. And the next thing I'm going to do is go in with my transition color, and that color I'm using is MAC's Soft Brown. This transition color is hands down my favorite transition color. So if you're looking for a nice transition color, make sure you go ahead and pick that up. And next I'm going in with MAC's Brown Script just to go ahead and warm up my crease. I am using, I think it's my Sigma E40 brush. Like I said, I will list everything that I'm using in the description bar. And I am buffing that in the crease to make sure it is set. And the key to making your shadows look nice is to blend, blend, blend. I cannot say that enough. I can't stress it enough. Blending, if you've never done makeup, will make your shadow look A1 if you know how to blend. And next I'm picking up just a Wet n Wild brush just to make sure everything is blended out. I have not added any other product onto this brush. I'm just blending. Next I'm going in with the color Blanc Type and placing that all over my lid. This color is so pretty as well. I absolutely love this color. And I think I'm using my MAC 262 brush to apply that to my lid. And next I am deepening my crease with the color Real Guard from my Modern Renaissance palette. I am not sure of what brush I am using to deepen my crease, but like I said, I will list it in the description bar. And once again, I am going in to make sure everything is blended out effortlessly. And then once again, I'm going in right there with my Morphe, I think it's E27. Next, I'm going in with my underbrow highlight from my Modern Renaissance palette. I think this color is pronounced Tempera or Tempura. And next, I am going in with my Tarte eyeliner in the color Black. I am not going for a winged eyeliner today. I'm just applying that to help blend my lashes later on. Next, I am going in with my Makeup Forever smoothing primer. This is also good for hiding your pores. And also you see me applying the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. because it helps with creasing with my smile lines. And I mixed my foundation with this little brush that I had laying around on my desk. I am using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and I mixed two colors together. I want to say the colors 330 and 355, I think. And I am buffing that all over my face with my Morphe beauty sponge. I love how beauty sponges make your foundation look flawless and blended. So I normally don't use any brushes to apply my foundation. However, if my sponges are dirty, I will use a brush. But most of the time I will be using a sponge to apply my foundation. And I'm going ahead and making sure that's blended. Next, I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm not sure what color that is, but I will list that below as well. And I am just going underneath my eyes to apply my highlight. And I am going to take that down the sides, not the sides, but down my nose, on my chin, Cupid's bow, and up on my forehead. And next I am taking my beauty sponge just to go ahead and buff that into my skin. This is one of my favorite concealers, that and the Urban Decay concealer is one of my top two favorites. And I'm just buffing that in. And you guys will get to meet Jax. He decides to jump up on my makeup desk for some kisses. You guys will be seeing more of him in upcoming videos. And I am just slowly buffing that into my skin just to make sure everything is nice and blended. And you guys, when you reach this step, you will look kind of crazy in the beginning, but it will all come together in the end, so just keep working. And next I am taking my Anastasia Cream Contour Kit in the darker shade and applying that to my skin just to bring some color back to my face. And you guys, as you notice, I have a very busy background, so that is what brought me to do a voiceover today. You guys are gonna get more tutorials with me doing talk-throughs throughout the whole video, but just bear with me. And I'm taking that down the sides of my nose. And I'm taking my beauty blender once again to go ahead and buff that in. I am applying some of my Mario Badescu spray to my sponge just to make sure it blends in very nice and smoothly. And I told you guys the key to makeup is blending. So I am going in with my Real Techniques brush. It's a stippling brush just to make sure everything is nice and blended. And honestly, this is what takes the longest when you're doing your makeup. You have to make sure everything is nice and blended, buffed into the skin, so everyone can see that slayage. I'm just taking that across the forehead and buffing that in. And I had to get adjusted in my chair there, so I moved closer to the camera. I apologize if I am out of focus in some scenes. And I'm taking that sponge as well as my stippling brush and going back and forth just to make sure everything is blended seamlessly. And next I am going to set everything, that concealer underneath my eyes, with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I am using another Real Techniques brush to set everything with. And next I am setting my face with my BH Cosmetics fan brush. And I am using, I think, the Black Radiance contour palette. Don't quote me on that. I will list everything in the description bar. And next I'm going in with my MAC powder in Dark Deep and just setting everything that I've done so far. This is also adding color back to my face as well. I am doing that with a Morphe, I want to say it's a E2, but I will list that below. I'm almost sure that's an E2. It's just a big powder brush. And next you will see me going in with my Morphe, I'm not sure the number of this brush, but it's just, I'm going underneath my contour just to make sure everything looks nice and neat, and chiseling out my cheeks here. This step right here, if you want that chiseled look or a sort of neat look, you want to go ahead and apply that translucent powder underneath just to clean things up if you got a bit messy with your contour, which sometimes I tend to do, but it's nothing that a little more Laura Mercier powder can't fix. And next I am going in with my blush. I am using, I think this is MAC's Lovejoy blush, and applying that all over my cheeks. And I normally go closer to my nose with the cheeks, however, it does make you look like you're glowing from within, like it's more natural looking. This is one of my favorite blushes by MAC. And next I'm going in with the Black Radiance mascara, because I will be going in with falsies. So I'm just coating those. And I went in with the intoxicating lashes at first, but I decided to switch them up. You will see this later on in the video. I decided to go with a much more natural looking lash. Natural. And I'm just going in with more of my MAC powder to make sure everything is blended. And I am using my NYX chromographic pencil just to keep my eyes looking a little bit more open and awake. And of course I bust out into a dance move. My song was on. And this is where I'm going in with my Flutter lashes in the style I Slay. And you guys bear with me on the lighting situation right now. I am still learning. But as I grow and learn a little bit more, it will get better. And I use, for my lash glue, I use the Duo lash glue. And right now you see me going in with, I think that's Love Letter, to deepen up my crease a little bit. And I'm going in with my MAC Fix Plus and another little dance. Y'all know how it is when your song is on. I was jamming. And next I am going in just to make sure there's no more powder underneath my eyes. And I apologize, guys. I did not realize I was not in the camera, but I was just going underneath my lower lash line with the colors that I used in my crease. And I am using a Morphe brush, but I'm not sure about which brush it is. I will list that below. I was lit. Can y'all guess what I was listening to? And next I'm going in with my MAC's Whisper of Guilt to highlight just a little bit. Or a lot, rather. And next I'm going in with my Morphe blender again, just to make sure my highlight is blended to perfection. I am going to take that down my nose. And then I am lining my lips with MAC's Current pencil. And I am going in with my Wet n Wild lippy. I forgot the name of it, but it is a beautiful color. It's one of their new lippies. I can't think of the name, but I will list it below. Absolutely love it. It's the perfect fall color. And I'm doing a couple poses just to make sure everything looks good. Going back in with more Fix Plus just to take a quick little bath. And I am coating my lower lashes. And guys, this pretty much sums up my fall inspired makeup tutorial. I hope each and everyone enjoyed this video, and if so, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe.